It's your boy Blue Boy FX. I'm very excited to have you guys on here. Welcome to the show again. Merry Christmas to you all, and probably a Happy New Year in advance because I don't think we are going to be having a video now anymore this year until the next year. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, join a free Telegram group. Of course, we've been giving free signals sometimes. I'm not saying it comes all the time, but once in a while we give out free signals. And if you want to join that group, check on the description of the video. You're going to find the link to the Telegram group. For those of you that want to go for the VIP signals and mentorship and also account management, you can also check the description of this video. And you're going to find my number on the description where you can text me from. You can also follow us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram. Just check for Blue Boy FX01. You're gonna find us there. So this is a quick one. This is a trade that was given to the VIPs. Of course, we gave 2 trades this morning. And here is a crash. Yes, as usual, we was hitting TPs. And here is a step index from 27th, which we hit TP. And here is a crash that was given today. And the VIX 100 too. Of course, we made profit out of it, but we didn't hit TP on the crash 100. On the VIX 100, but we hit TP on the crash 1000, and we are going for the second TP, as you can see. So if you want to join the VIP, hit me up. Check the description of this video. You're going to find the link to the channel. The link to my WhatsApp number. You can text me on there. So I'm going to be showing you how I knew that this market was going to sell. Of course, you can see this is the daily time frame, and we are actually seeing that this is a downtrend, although it has gotten to the support. Of course, here's the support, and market might actually retrace from here, or maybe just give us a little pullback before selling again or going back up. But now we have to be careful. Of course, this is where RTP2 is. I didn't set it, but I gave it to the VIPs because I still expect it to roll down. So I didn't set that for myself, but I gave the VIP the TP2, which I believe has been smashed by now because it's around this region. So you can see here, of course, that this is a downtrend already, and I actually trade with price action. I trade with price action. That's what I used to trade. And yeah, people talk about using indicators to trade. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but using indicator to trade doesn't really give you the actual entry and exit from the market. It's just for it might not actually really work. So you cannot really depend on indicators fully. But here, using price action, it's actually very simple and easier to learn the forex market using price action. So here, price action showed me things that I needed to know. No, I didn't use the daily time frame immediately to get into the market, but using the daily time frame, I saw that it's a downtrend. But now I have to know, is it okay for me to get into it, or is it okay for me to scalp, or am I supposed to cash spike? So we go to the 4-hour time frame, and you see that there was a little bit of, after breaking this previously it was a support, but now it's a resistance. After breaking this, it gave us a little pullback, then it started dropping again, which you are going to see clearer on the lower time frame. As I said in my other videos, I use the higher time frame to find these zones, while I use the lower time frame to find my entry. So I found the zone, and immediately it broke this our former support, which is now resistance. I waited for it to do this retest. Of course, now let's go to a lower time frame so you can see it clearly. You see, this is where I entered the sell from. Immediately this retest happened. It happened twice. Of course, I entered it from here. It gave us more profit for a while before getting us into a loss. That's another retest here. Came down to our entry again, went back up before selling. So there was a very short retest there that you can see on the 4-hour. Here it is, before coming down here. And this candle was so strong. Even this one too was very strong, which if you had entered it from here, you will be in huge profit. It won't be bad to enter from here, because after this candlestick here, it shows a huge rejection, or it was bullish, but also knowing that the market was a downtrend, you also know that, hey, I can get into this. So as I was saying, I went to the lower time frame somewhere around 30 minutes, and I saw this. That's why you have to play with your time frames. If you're using price action, the time frames are important. You go from the 5 to 15 to 30 and all of that. And you use the higher time frame to know the trend of the market, which is very important. You must know the trend of the market. As you can see now, this is a 30-minute time frame. And market is actually just starting. You see this pullback, market is actually just starting to go back up. It might just buy to a certain level before coming down here. But if it comes down here and breaks this support here, it's just going way below. So after this video, I'm going to secure my profits because the VIPs have smashed their TP and the TP1 and TP2. Although I expect this market to go down, but I just wanted to show you guys that I went into this trade and I want to use this video to show you guys how to do it. So you not think, oh, it's all about using a demo. No, this is not a demo, this is a real account. Of course, I use real account. If you check my other videos, you're going to see it. So we are actually in profit right now, and here is where the market, this is price action. So here market has gotten to our support, which is a zone, and started going back up. So when I said I got into this trade, once this trend line was broken, of course I didn't see that, but once it got to this level here, I expected it to sell because I think I saw a pullback somewhere. I can't really recall what happened, but being that I saw that this is a strong candle and this was ranging, came down here, I now had to get into the trade. And my SL was around this region here. My SL was around this region. That's why when you're trading also, you have to know where to keep your SL. Why do we use price action to trade? So it can give us a good entry whereby we will not be losing much if we go into the market. Of course, we are not going to lose much if the market should go south, of course. But the profit that we stand to gain is, oh guys, that was another spike. But the profit that we stand to gain is more than double of what we are supposed to lose. Saying that this is our SL, this is going to be like times 3, over more than times 3, triple of what we have lost have been made. Okay, triple of that's using the losses I'm using. But if you're using a small account, of course you're going to use a small account to do that. So you've seen that using a small account, you still make so much money from this trade had it been you're a non-VIP. So that's why I always say every day have a target. Have a target of how much you want to make from the market. So now, having seen that market has started rejecting from here, as a trader, as you now, you have to wait for this candle to probably to close. Then you go to the 1 hour and see what's going on. The 1 hour is going to be closing in, let's say, 25 minutes. You have to be patient to know if it's going to break this place or it's just going to retest. It's going to go back up before coming down again. But you have to be very careful when the market is at this region, because you really, okay, now what we expect it to do is to go back up, okay, but the market might just decide to change, to swing, to just change sides and start just keep selling, of course, because it's been a strong sell all the way here for days now if you should look at the market. But being that this is where market last came to, makes it a support, whereby an area between this level here and somewhat this level here is a zone. So market might actually still get to this level and start going back, or it might just keep coming here, break, retest, and sell. So what you wait for here is for it to break this support here. Once it breaks it, retest the support, then gives you signs of retracement on the last candlestick, you now go in for a sell. But right now you're going to just wait to see what is going to happen at the close of the last candlestick. If at the close of the 1 hour you see that this candlestick is very strong, it's showing you a very strong sign of, hey, I'm going to go in for a sell, you can now go in for a sell. But if there's a rejection on this candlestick, like maybe this candlestick, there's a 1 hour candlestick now turns bullish, turns green, you have to be very careful. Watch out for the next candlestick. Of course, you can get in there and set your SL just some distance below the support, because you don't want to lose much. So if you get into this trade after this candlestick turns bullish, you now place your SL below this support. Of course, the mentorship class, I do expand more on this price action kind of trading. It's very, very secure, it's safe, it's the best. is the best. As I said earlier, without price action, I wouldn't know how to get into this trade, if this was the right entry or not. But seeing that this is the right entry and I could just drop my SL here, which the market didn't go above this level, it makes it more easier and more clearer. Even on, let's say, let's get to the, maybe we go on, let's say, let's find VIX 100 1S. Oh wow, so you've seen here, this is, this line has been drawn. I've not traded on the 100 1S for a while, but now you can see that once market got to this level, which is a support which I drew, it rejected. Of course, it rejected. Then this, have you seen that this is the 1 hour, but it has shown us a rejection here, which means market might actually start buying up to this level. Of course, if I'm getting in here into this market, just to place my TP here, probably the TP1 here, and maybe the TP2 will be somewhere above that level, somewhere here on this place here. So all these things are things you have to note. Price action makes market very clear, very clear. You can actually also, that's why if you're using price action, you have to also play with your time frames. And seeing this looks like, it doesn't even look, this is actually a downtrend here. So probably market is going to buy is to this level. Of course, I said it's going to buy to this level if it respects this trend line, which I expect it to. That's why I say when you play with your different time frames, you can see this. I didn't see this, that it showed me this until I went to the 4 hours. But if you're staying just on one, if you're staying on one time frame, like the 1 hour, it's actually showing me that it's supposed to buy to, I wouldn't know that it's a downtrend sort of if I didn't go to the 4 hours, because I didn't see this part of it. I only saw this part here, which doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really show me anything. That's why if you're using price action, play with your time frames, okay? Play with your time frames. It helps a lot. So now I expect market to buy. My own bias on this market right now is I expect it to buy to this level where our trend line is, even if it breaks a little above, smashing our first TP, which I talked about before, retracing. So guys, this video is just to show you guys that price action is key. Even when you're trading the crash, you're trading the boom, you're trading VIX 100 1S, any instrument, even if it's the forex pairs, price action makes it easier and simpler to get into this market. You've seen that on the VIP, we've smashing TPs, we've been hitting TPs thanks to price action, because you have to be sure. But price action makes it sure enough for you to get into a trade with less risks. Okay, with less risks. So crash 1000 also, without using indicators, we've been able to gain more without having to wait to use indicators. Okay, indicators help, but I wouldn't say you should rely solely on indicators. Price action is key. Any trader that you meet that trades price action, you're going to see that he makes more profits than those that use maybe other strategies to trade. But I'm not discouraging you from using indicators. I'm not discouraging you from, maybe your mentor is teaching you something else. That's fine. But whatever works for you. But I'm still going to say that price action is key. So for those of you that want to learn this better, you can hit me up. Check the description of this video. You'll find the link. And also, in case you're doubting, there are the free signals we do give to on the free channel, of course, Civic 75, and we made enough profit, enough to even smash our TP, I guess. So we smashed TP that day. Of course, we've been giving free signals. This is not just the only one, and this is a rundown of our trade for the month. You can just check this out. Guys, earlier today, I told you guys that I expected the VIX 100 one is to buy to this level, or they didn't get down here before selling. And guys, that's what's happening. If you watch the video correctly, like the other part of the video, you're going to see that it just works as I predicted. And this is pure price action in that this pure price action working. And let's go to the crash 1000, which we were really focused on. Here's the crash 1000. Remember I told you that once market get to this level, that I said from this level to maybe around this level is a zone. So we expect the market to retrace a bit before coming to sell. So even though the market didn't really respect this particular place, maybe I should have kept it here. But even if it's here, you should know that this region here, as far as it's concerned, is a zone. So guys, you see this thing is very predictable. It's very predictable. It's all about understanding the art of trading. So I don't know what you're waiting for. You have to join the Blue Boy team. You want to learn this. I mean, learning is key. If you learn, you do it your own anywhere you like. You can just sit down anywhere and just trade and make money. So guys, let's just see to making 2023 a great year. Of course, you're gonna make so much profit if you join the team. So guys, I just hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like what you've seen. You've seen the result. You've seen that my bias are actually right. What I predicted actually came true. So guys, don't sleep on this. Hit the Blue Boy team up. Let's make money together. See ya in 2022. Making so much money. Sorry, not in 2022. See you in 2023. And let's stay rich forever. See ya.